It was dark last night when we arrived, and we couldn't properly appreciate the merry Khamsum resort. We're on a hill overlooking Punakha. At the top of the hill is a new nunnery that's our first stop this morning. The place is deserted. Everybody seems to be at the royal wedding. As they say here, the location is auspicious, with a view of 3 valleys. At the crest of the hill is the temple. Appropriately, there are female figures inviting you in. The detail and craftsmanship are outstanding. Dragons guard the temple, and prayer flags flutter in the pine forest. Next to this temple is a Nepali-style stupa. Stupas are places of worship which house relics, typically cremated remains. Unique to this stupa are over 100 black marble statues of great teachers and holy men around the base. Decoration on this door show gods in their wrathful state. The stupa is lit at night with powerful lamps which collect a wide variety of moths. Once I had my camera down in the grass, I spotted a dung beetle and a scarab. We make a bathroom stop back at our hotel. What do you mean the bar is not open? It's 10:30. We admire the view of the Punakha Valley again as we drive to Kuratong for another monastery and temple. This monastery has a sizable population of novice monks aged 6 to 16. There's also a very impressive stupa with prayer wheels surrounding the base. With the spin of the prayer wheel, we're off to the Punakha Dzong. The Dzong and the surrounding areas are packed with well-wishers. A huge tanka has been hung from the central tower. People are everywhere trying to get a glimpse of the royal couple. We decided to check back later. Plan B is a hike to Khamsum Yulley Namgyal Chorten. This stupa stands on a hill with a commanding view of the rice terraces of the Punakha Valley. Before we really get started, we have a problem. This bull owns this part of the trail. Tashi does what any really good guide would do, put his client's safety above his own. And as simple as that, the path is clear. We wind our way through rice terraces irrigated by fast-running streams. At the prayer wheel, the trail starts to switch back up through the pine forest. Our efforts are rewarded with sweeping vistas and wildflowers. Finally, through the gate, a few more steps, and we're at the top. The magnificent view is well worth the effort to get here. The Chorten is more temple than stupa. Snow lions and dragons protect each corner. Then it's time to head back. Abby makes some new friends on the way down. These boys asked to have their pictures taken. Who could refuse? Back to the Zong to check on the royal couple. It looks like people are leaving. We fall in line behind the king's father's motorcade. We have to visit the Chimi Monastery before we leave Punakha. It was built in 1499 and is associated with the popular saint Drukpa Kunli, commonly known as the Divine Madman for his shockingly unorthodox ways. It's said that he started the tradition of painting phalluses on walls to ward off evil and subdue demons. We walk through a small village and out to the monastery. The monastery is a pilgrimage site for infertile women. The monks bless them by striking them on the head with a wooden phallus with a silver handle. A temple cat watches our shoes while we go inside. There seems to be no shortage of kids here. We watch the young monks play soccer and darts. We walk back through the fields to the village. No shortage of kids here either. This morning, we need to get an early start on the road to Thimphu. The royal newlyweds are headed this way too, and we need to be ahead of their motorcade. All along the route, every settlement and village have set up a refreshment stand for the royal couple, hoping they will stop. We wind our way back up to Dukla Pass. The Dukla Hotel is all decorated for the occasion. The royal couple are expected for tea. I hope they brought some cash. The clouds start to break as we head down toward Thimphu. The Buddha welcomes us. We stop for a panoramic view of the capital city. Thimphu is decorated with arches, flags, and banners. The main street's been closed to traffic. Buglers practice their fanfares. We're stopping at the Memorial Chorten, built to honor the third king. The grounds are all decorated here, too. This is a meeting place for Thimphu's senior citizens. A place to sit and gossip while spinning a prayer wheel. Or reminisce about times past. Or lose yourself in meditation. Snow lions guard the corner of the Chorten. Another favorite activity is walking around the Chorten in a clockwise direction as a type of meditation. We leave the Chorten to this interesting group. While some of the group stop at the ATM at the Bank of Bhutan, we get a lesson in the 4 Dignities, the powerful animals painted on buildings. They represent Buddhist virtues. The tiger symbolizes confidence and awareness. The snow lion represents cheerfulness and a mind free of doubt. The Garuda is daring and fearless, symbolizing freedom from hopes and fears. And the dragon is energetic and powerful, but also gentle and playful. As we stop for lunch, the school kids are starting to fill the street side, waiting for the king and queen. We've seen a lot of decorative art everywhere from farmhouses to temples. Now we get to see how these art forms are taught. The school is special to Tashi because his father founded it and his sister is now the principal. We start in the painting school. It takes 7 years to become proficient enough to paint temple icons. Working from pattern books, they learn the form, color, and proportions of each icon. This senior student is putting the final touches on a wedding gift for the king and queen. Then on to the weaving school. It's all girls. They said it was too hard a work for men. But the carving class is all boys. This is how the dance masks are made. The embroidery school is co-ed. The students are a little shy about showing us their schoolwork. Here the master and a senior student are hurrying to finish a royal wedding gift. We check into our hotel, a step up from the tents last time we were in town. It's about 5 o'clock, and the crowd has grown substantially since lunch. The king and queen and their entourage are walking the last 4 miles into town, working the crowd as they go. There are even costumed dancers waiting to entertain the royal couple. Sheriff talks us into a media area, and we wait. It's starting to get dark. The media types are complaining they don't have the equipment for a night shoot. It's almost 7. We head back to the hotel for dinner. We try again a little after 8. And there's the king. I didn't get a shot of the royal couple before a royal bodyguard politely told me no pictures allowed.